Good afternoon again. I thought I would show another deck because I'm bored with reading, bored with watching other videos. It's still raining outside. Trying not to open the refrigerator. Just kidding. There's nothing in the refrigerator. I have to go to the store. But this is the Bright Idea deck. Breakthrough to Brilliance, really? It's by McElroy. I'll say it that way. The art illustrations by Hotz. Hotz. I'm not sure that's how he would pronounce it, but I'll pronounce it that way. You might be wondering why Pixie snuck her way into the thumbnail that's going to be for this video. We'll get to that in a second. Get out of there, Pixie. So that's the box. It's Llewellyn. So yes, it's some complicated thing with some inner structure, and they're always falling apart. I think I got it on eBay for like $20. I don't think it's used. If it was, somebody took a look at it and did pretty much what I did. I'll get to that in a second. But here's the book. 2005 it came out. Llewellyn. I enjoy trying to spell the word Llewellyn or type it. You know, how many words have 2 E's and 4 L's? Good grief. I guess it's somebody's name. And the only place I could find the word tarot in this book, or anywhere, anything to do with this deck, other than some other videos that I will link to in the description below, is right here up front. This person has a website that has a lot, tarottools.com. So obviously they're into tarot, but this seems to be an attempt not necessarily to be sneaky about it, really, because it's kind of obvious, but in a way to just not mention it. At least I couldn't find it in what amounts to a book that's over 200 pages, but really it's only 28 pages, I think it was. Because after that it starts a pattern where it takes the card and does an association, does an exploration, and it's mostly questions, and no answers. But hey, that's how these things work, kind of. So at the back it says 50 things to do with the Bright Idea deck. I added my own when I first got this and looked at it. The 51st thing says put on a shelf and never look at again, maybe. But that's, you know, I could say that about a lot of decks, but sometimes they make a comeback. So I wrote yet another thing I have to dust, but there are many YouTube videos for this deck. I just added that when I was looking. So yeah, over 200 pages. So get the book out of the way, where to put it. And there's 2 extra cards, which shows you the trumps and the 4 suits, which I'm guessing is wands, cups, swords, pentacles, but I might have something off. I don't know. Here's the equivalent of the Fool card, which is called Zero Freedom. If I were to use it, I mean, I like purple as a border, but these words would get lost in a hurry. Don't like that. Don't know about that back. Could have just been black, and then it would have been a scrying mirror, kind of. That would have been cool, but I mean, you can see, this is why Pixie was in there. You can see the resemblance right away, right? So let's put that over there, if I can. Does the Fool still show up in there? Yeah, we'll just make it show up. Since he has a bull and not a dog, we'll just pull it down here. Looks like a bull, a book, an egg, a torch, kinda, and an hourglass, and then a swirling thing from Time Tunnel, and some sort of rainbow thing going. So that's interesting. I will let you look at these for a second. I do like that one. We'll see what that is here in a second. But if it's not totally obvious, here's a visual aid. Magician. High Priestess. Nurturing. Empress. Emperor. Hierophant. Lovers. Chariot. Strength. How did she get up there? Strength. Hermit. Kind of even looks like the Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Justice, I guess. Hanged Man. Death. Passage. That makes sense. Put it like that. Temperance. Wow. She's making an interesting thing with a screwdriver, a saw, a hammer, and a drill. Devil. Like I say, I like that card. Hopefully I didn't knock those around too much. Tower, obviously. Star, lots of them. One on his shirt. The moon. Energy, the sun. Last Judgment, I'm not sure would have been, my choice would have been a dentist, but hey. And then the world. Wholeness, it says. So, in case you didn't get it, there they are. Let's say thank you, Pixie. Get her out of there. And we'll put this down to kind of cover so you can see the suits a little better. Here come the first one, which is red. I'll let you decide what it is. Again, I'd lose the words. Can I zoom in a bit? I think I can. Okay, right there. Speed up a bit. There come the blue. Cups, maybe. That one's a little frightening. I read what it meant. A choice. Do you need to be punished to do something? Do you want a trophy? But 6-9 and a goldfish in a bowl and Hey. The whip. Oh, I forgot about the whip. Here's the yellow suit. Kind of slippery. I like this background. Kind of looks like one of the rooms in the house. And lastly, the green. Coins, pentacles. I like that one. Carve. Angry face. He just pours the rocks in, and out comes the exact same sculpture. That's interesting. This might be the one deck that features at least one saw. That's two that I've seen without trying to track it. But that was my quick show, and I will link to other videos who do a much better job of talking about it. The Bright Idea deck by Mark McElroy and Eric Hotz. So with that, I will say peace.